What's up? Tavis on Instagram. I see you, brother. What's up? Podbean. Oh my. I see you. And now we join in with the rest of the crew. Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, everybody, Instagram. Those that are listening to me now is not live, but if you're listening to me on Spotify right now, iHeart, Radio, Google Podcasts, Pandora, anywhere else where you can hear me, it's showtime. Welcome everybody to the Big Time Show podcast. I'm irritated tonight. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that now. I'm irritated. I'm watching my Lakers play the New York Knicks. And I'm very irritated right now. Some of y'all are looking at it too. Podbean. Hey, Miss Ty, there Miss Ty is. What's going on? Listen, I'm irritated right now. And if it ain't the Cowboys, it's the Lakers. And then if it's not the Lakers, it's the Cowboys. I'm not in a good mood. I'm not in a good mood. I'm not in a good mood tonight. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm still irritated by what I saw on Sunday. I'm sharing right now. Tavis say the Lakers gonna come back though. Well, they actually have. They were down, Tavis. They were down 22. They chopped it down to a 13-point lead now before halftime. So they're making a slight move. I'll take it, but they shouldn't be down like this. All right, I'm through sharing. What is going on, everybody? Listen, uh, it's time to move on, But before we move on, we got to talk tonight about if we're going to move on, there needs to be a change. And if you're not changing, then we're wasting time. And I got a problem with it tonight. So let's go ahead and talk about a few things that need to be discussed. Number one, I'm just gonna go straight into it, y'all. Tavis, you in the house? Look, I'm not even gonna build this thing up. Let's just go ahead and go with it. Number one, it's real simple to me. Why y'all hating on Dak so much? It don't take much for y'all to change on brother Dak. Y'all. I mean, and I get it if that was an issue, and part of it is yes, he missed some early throws. The very first play to Gallup he overthrew. I get that. Yeah, that's on Dak. That is. The interception at the end, trying to make a play. I get it. I get it, y'all. But a lot of stuff y'all blaming Dak on is not his fault. I lead with this question. Tavis, help me out. Y'all know this is our show. All right, so I'm not the know-it-all. But I do have eyes and I know the game. I played the game. I do know a few things. Help me out with this one, y'all, please. Number one, if your line can't block nobody, why is it the quarterback fault? Can y'all somebody, hey Mike from London, Kentucky. All right, man, what's going on? I ain't know Kentucky had London in it, but you learn something new every day. London, Kentucky. Wow. All right. I ain't gonna say nothing. Somebody may watch this from London and report me on Facebook or whatever, because I'm talking about this city, London, Kentucky. Wow. Okay. But hey, Miss Smith, I see you. How can you blame Dak when ain't nobody blocking for him? Okay, the man had pressure in his face all day. He got sacked 5 times. That's not even counting all the pressures that he had. If you can't block nobody, Why in the world are y'all thinking that Dak is supposed to make something happen without an offensive line that's working at the time? Let's put it that way. They couldn't block nobody. Nobody. Kansas City Chiefs came into the game as the 29th ranked defense in the league. They're not good, y'all. They're not. It almost reminded me of the Denver game. The Denver Broncos defense is not that good. Case in point, soon as they beat us, what have they done? Same defense. They've been getting their brains kicked in. You know why? Because everybody plays their best game against us. We had the Kansas City Chiefs looking like they was the 1985 Chicago Bears. They are not that good. Chris Jones is. Chris Jones is that good. The Honey Badger is that good. They are. Ingram, he's not no trash. But everybody played above their head on Sunday. Everybody. It's kind of like Denver. We couldn't do nothing against Denver. Nothing. And as soon as they flew out of Dallas, they been getting their brains kicked in. Yeah, nowhere to be found. Kansas City is the 29th ranked defense for a reason. You know what it is? They can't stop nobody. I promise you, when Kansas City play, whenever they play, I think they're on a bye. I promise you, they are going to get scored on. Everybody plays their best game against us. It's something about the star. It's something about the Dallas Cowboys. It's something about America's team, especially if you go play in Dallas. The whole world is watching wherever you playing because the Cowboys show up. It's almost like a miniature playoff game. Huh? The 29th. Look, we done had enough weeks. By this time, you are what you are. This team was the 29th ranked defense in the league. We made them look like they were great. How did we do that? I'm moving, Tavis. I'm moving. This is how we did it. Now watch this. Watch this. This is how Tavis is right. On Instagram, Tavis says the Raiders are going to do the same thing. Watch. Of course. It's Thanksgiving. It's prime time. We got the middle game, as always. The whole world going to be watching. The Raiders are going to play out their mind. Everybody. Which means you have to be what you are in order to beat them, which leads to this. Kellen Moore. I'm moving to the Raiders in a minute, but Kellen Moore. Every now and then, he forgets who we are. He forgets. And for some reason, he gets this itching in his body that he has to make Dak Prescott a true MVP candidate when it's not necessary. It's not. It's not necessary. He wants to make Dak Prescott, excuse me. Woo. Excuse me. He wants to make Dak Prescott an MVP candidate. How does he do that? By throwing the ball nonstop. By throwing it nonstop. When you should have been running, or at least try to establish the running, establish the run game. No, he wants to make Dak Prescott, put him at the table for conversation for the MVP. There's nowhere in the world, the Kansas City Chiefs, who has not stopped anybody running the football. There's nowhere in the world the Dallas Cowboys should have ran the ball 16 times in this game and thrown the ball as many times as we had. The way we threw the ball, you thought we were down 25 points. The game was close. All it took was one score. You got to get the running game going to set everything up. Why in the world? Huh? It's just unbelievable. And we only ran the ball 16 times in a 10-point loss. What kind of sense do that make? Why? I don't get it. I'm still at a loss of words. Now, forget all that. That's the cheap game. We done talked about that enough. I will say this though, and I'm gonna say it. And who is it? Let me see. One of my best friends on Eddie Woods, the 49er fan and Cowboy hater extreme. Here's what's going on. You cannot. Oh, thank you, Tavis. My brother Tavis on Instagram said no 16 times. We added 5 yards of pop. That's just the truth. Why not run? Why not run it? It's just, why are we trying to make Dak? He's not gonna ever win the MVP. Let me throw this out to y'all. I know you Cowboy fans. Can I tell y'all this? Dak Prescott will never win an MVP award. Why? Because he's always gonna have people like Mahomes. He's always gonna have, as long as Brady's here, as long as Brady is there, as long as Aaron Rodgers is playing, they're always gonna have better numbers than him. They're always gonna throw for 4,000 yards. They're always gonna throw for over 30 touchdowns. He's never gonna win the MVP. Never. Because the team ain't designed for him to win an MVP award. He'll make a Pro Bowl. I'll give you that. Dak Prescott will make multiple Pro Bowls. He will. He will. He will make multiple Pro Bowls. But an MVP, no. He ain't got no business throwing 35 plus times a game. He does not. And I don't care what y'all, I know he got paid the big money, but look, I heard people talking about he's the $40 million man and all that kind of stuff. And he is. He deserves his money, but he ain't designed to come back from 10 points. That's not him. It's just not. And case in point, you see what happened. We could not do that. He is a complimentary quarterback. What I mean by that is, I see my one of the greats is here. West Coast is here. I appreciate you, West Coast, for joining. Listen, he is a complimentary quarterback. What do I mean by that? Everything got to work. He's not a guy that's going to line up a shotgun, throw it 50 times. You're not going to win a lot like that. Now, he's not that. I'm not saying he's trash. He's not trash by no means. He is a great quarterback. He's a top 5, top 10, whatever you want to say, top 7 quarterback. He is that. But his game is not designed for him to take over like everybody want him to. He has capabilities. He has tendencies that he can do that at times, but he's not a Mahomes. The Chiefs don't have a running game. The game runs through Mahomes. We're not built like that. The game runs through Aaron Rodgers. We're not built like that. The game is built for Tom Brady to stay in shotgun all game. We're not built like that. Our money is on the offensive line. Look at the salaries. Look at the salaries on this team. That, follow the money. That will tell you where you are, where you're going. This team is built on the offensive line, which means you're not paying all these guys for pass blocking. I'm sorry, y'all. I hate to bust the bubble of some of y'all, but it's just the truth. This team is designed to maul people. We ain't paying Zach Martin money for him to bag up pass blocking all game. We're not paying Tyron Smith to bag up all the time. No, these guys supposed to go forward, lay on people, beat people up, so the ball game, so the holes can open for this 1-2 punch we got back here. I don't know what Kellen Moore's doing. Sometimes he have a amnesia problem. I don't know. I didn't understand the game plan. Exactly, Shane. I don't know what the game plan was. Dak is not a MVP. He's not going to do it. He's going to get comeback player of the year. I give you that. He's going to make a Pro Bowl. I give you that. But Dak's not designed. The team is not designed for a quarterback to win the MVP award. It's not our team. Not our team. You got to run the football. I mean, that's it's not rocket scientist. It's easy. As Tavis just said up there, we only ran it 16 times, but we were averaging 5 yards a carry. Common sense tells you, run the football. Now, let me move to this. I don't care what y'all say. And I understand there are teams that have injuries. There are some teams, though, however, depending on the player, that you just can't afford to miss. Let me tell you 2 people that it's obvious that have to be, look, one of them gone is a problem. But when both of them are gone, this offense ain't what we think it is. If Amari Cooper and Tyron Smith is not playing, we are not the same. We are not what we think we are. We're not. Amari Cooper demands double teams still. It opens up everything for everybody else. They doubled CD, took him out the game and said, look, Noah Brown, Cedric Wilson cannot beat us. That's what Kansas City said. We're going to take y'all best weapon away, which is CeeDee Lamb. And we're thinking that Cedric Wilson, Cowboy fans thinking that Cedric Wilson, Noah Brown, Turner can get the job done. We found out, didn't we? They ain't beat nobody. And if they did beat them, they dropped the balls. If Tyron Smith isn't playing, we should already have known this now. We done seen this too many times as Cowboy fans. If he's not playing, we're in trouble. Huh? Let me give you an interesting stat. Let me give you an interesting stat today that I saw earlier. Completely earlier. That the truth is just the truth. See, one thing we can't argue about is stats. We can't argue about stats now. When Tyron Smith plays, the Cowboys are 76 and 41, if I'm not, let me see. They're 79, and 61 with Tyron Smith playing. They're 14 and 16 without him. One more time. You can't argue with stats. Dallas is 79 and 61 when Tyron Smith plays. They're 14 and 16 without him. This whole line changes when he's not in the game. We saw that. We got beat up Sunday. All right? That's just the truth. He got to play. Now, the question is, will he play on Thursday? Because if he does not play on Thursday, we're going to struggle. I'm not saying we're not going to win, but we're going to struggle because the Raiders have some folks over there that can get to the quarterback. Now, that's just the truth. The Raiders have people that can get to the quarterback. And let me say this. If Tyron Smith is not healthy, then let's not rush him. I'm just saying, why put him out there when he can be easily hurt again? We all know I'm not gonna call him fragile, but let's just be honest. He's injury prone. That's just the bottom line. He's injury prone. He is. If he's not playing, if he plays, but he's not right, Don't send him out again. We'll try it again before when we play the Saints in 2 weeks. We don't need to put in what I heard everybody getting excited about D Law and Randy Gregory. Let me say this. If D Law, he had surgery on his foot. For those people that have had foot injuries, we know how tricky that is. If D Law is not right in his foot, why don't no. The defense is doing just fine. No, don't put him out there. No. If Gregory calf is not right, no. The young dogs have showed up. Michael Parsons is unbelievable. He's now in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year, the MVP on defense. He's in that conversation now. We already know he's going to be the Rookie of the Year. That's easy. But he's in conversation being the Defensive Player of the Year now. Armstrong playing big time. Osi, big. We're okay on defense. Okay, so let's not rush this thing. Now we talking about Tyron Smith. Now I'm going to say something that y'all sure ain't gonna like, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Every week Ezekiel Elliott gets hurt. Every week, same knee. Sure, he plays and guts it out, but everybody can see that he's not the same. When it comes for him making lateral movement side to side, he's not good right now. If he goes straight ahead, he still got some pop. And I'm not saying he can't get the job done, but everybody can see right now he's laboring. God bless him. We all love Zeke. Can I say this? Look, if we low managing people, can we think about sending Zeke down? Give him 2 weeks. I know y'all don't like that, but I'm just gonna put it out there. Before this thing get worse, he gets hurt every week in the same knee that he had to limp off, take off 2 or 3 possessions, comes back, he's a little bit better, and then he come on now. We may need to start thinking about sending him down for a week. Pollard and Clement are just going to have to do the job. Now, I know what some of you saying, because Tony Pollard cannot block like Ezekiel Elliott on pass protection. I agree, Mike. But Tony Pollard is not as deadly as Ezekiel Elliott is in pass protection. Or can we say this? Zeke is laboring. I don't think that can be disputed. Zeke is not, he's not right. Now, for us, they don't sit trying to pretend like it. It's not a knock against him. If he's hurt, we applaud his effort for trying to be there for the team, but he's not right. If you don't want to sit him down for a week, can we change it up a little bit? Can we be selective when he comes in? Such as when we get inside the red zone, can we treat since the carries are about the same, well, almost the same with Tony and Zeke. Like, I think Zeke had 9, Pollard had 7. That's not much of a difference. Can we bring Ezekiel Elliott in, switch it up a little bit? But we see when Pollard does get the ball, and please, nobody think that I'm saying Tony Pollard should start. I'm not saying that. I'm saying let's get the guys healthy. It's about to get cold. And we all know what that means. The running game should be a heavy portion in each game plan. Can we get Ezekiel? Can we give him some rest? If that means a game, or you switch roles just a little bit with Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott. What I mean, instead of Tony getting 7 carries, let Zeke get 7. Let Tony get 9. We need to try this out at least one game. He getting hurt too much. He's slowing up every week. The knee's not getting better and he playing on it. It's not. Every week he's not agile like he was at the beginning of the year. He's hurting. Let's get Tony Pollard and Clement. Let's get them going. That's just my opinion. Now, a lot of y'all are not going to agree with that, but Zeke ain't right. Zeke is not right. He's not. He's not even close to being right. And you can see that. Now, let's go to this right here. Let's go to this. I believe we're going to see the same game plan this Sunday. Because I would do that. I would, if just in case CD is playing and he clears concussion, let me tell you this. I would double him myself, and you're going to show me Cedric Wilson, Noah Brown, Michael Gallup, that you guys can beat me. That's the bottom line. I would do the same game plan until Amari Cooper steps back on the field. Oh, look, my brother Tavis just said this about Zeke. I got to throw this comment in. This is what Ezekiel, if you saw his interview this week, Ezekiel Elliott said it hurts when there's contact on his knee. Watch this. He played a running back position, right? Don't running backs get hit in their knee all the time? Come on. If Ezekiel Elliott is saying it hurts when there's contact, if that's the case, he getting hurt on every play. Then he put it out there. Where in the world do you think the Raiders going to try to hit him at? Since he put that out there. Come on. Huh? Oh, no. What's wrong with my connection? Where's Corey Clement? I have no idea. He playing special teams. Corey Clement is playing special teams. Y'all forgive me, I don't know what happened right there, but it is what it is. Listen, if Ezekiel Elliott is playing, saying that his knee hurts on every play, where in the world do you think Ezekiel Elliott going to get hit at? He put it out there. I mean, he said it hurt every time he get hair contact. What you think the Raiders going to do? I mean, come on now. Now, I don't know if he's better, and if it's an injury, you got to play through it. I don't know. I know he's just laboring. He go to Hater. I see Eddie say, hey, I have a question. Are you guys in trouble? No, we ain't no trouble. We ain't no trouble at all. No. We just lost the game. He's active, Tavis. Tavis says that a third back is important. Ask the Giants when they won the Super Bowl. Corey Clement is active. He's just playing special teams. He's there. He's dresses. We just ain't used him. I would love to see Corey. Corey can play. And if Ezekiel Elliott is ailing, give him some rest. Whether that's in the game or away from the game completely. We got to have him right for the stretch run. That's all I'm saying. Now, let me say this. Let me say this, y'all. Y'all say I wore this shirt for a reason. Y'all can see that. At the beginning of the year, every team's goal is stages. There are stages. The first stage is to win your division. After you win your division, your rest of your goal is leading toward trying to get to the Super Bowl and winning it. But the first goal of every team is to win their division. Why is that? Number one, you win your division no matter the record. No matter the record, you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs, and you get a home playoff game. Now, most people, Cowboy fans, are notorious for talking about the Super Bowl. We going to the Super Bowl. I never do it. I ain't done this since the 90s when I knew we were going to the Super Bowl. I ain't done this since the 90s. Let y'all now, y'all haters, y'all gonna get hate. Eddie Woods on you hater. We ain't got one goal. Win the NFC East. Because see, the haters said we weren't going to the playoffs anyway. That's what they said. Now they moved the goalposts soon as they know we going. Now they want to say, are y'all gonna go to the Super Bowl? Then they go all the way to the ultimate. Are you gonna win the Super Bowl? So that's their way out of saying the Cowboys that look, be quiet. The NFC East is the goal. That's the goal. That's the first goal. Once we accomplish that, we'll talk about everything else. So let's look at our standings. Philadelphia's gotten a little hot, but they still 2.5 games behind. Bottom line, win division. I ain't worried about Green Bay. I ain't worried about Arizona. I ain't worried about Tampa Bay. I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about nobody else. All I'm worried about is beat the Giants, beat Washington, beat Philly. That's all I'm worried about. Beat them 3. Once we do that, somebody got to come to Dallas and play us in the playoffs. I ain't worried about no number 1 seed. I ain't worried about that. If it come, it's fine. If we get number 1 seed, fine. But I'm not worried about it because I never thought we was gonna get number 1 seed in the first place. No, I don't want to go to Green Bay in January. No, I don't want to go to Tampa Bay in January. No, I don't want to go to LA, the Rams, and see them. No, but guess what? If that's what we got to do, that's just what we got to do. Win the division first, worry about everything else later. I can care less about if a team run off 15 wins in a row. So be it. I don't care. Let somebody come to Dallas first. Then we'll take it from there. So all you haters that's talking about, hey, y'all going to the Super Bowl, you haters said we weren't going to win the division anyway. So we already finna shut that up because we winning the division. We're winning the division. Oh, ain't no doubt about that. We're going to win the division. We're going to beat Washington in a couple weeks. We're going to go to the Giants. We're going to beat the Giants in New York. And we're going to beat Philadelphia in Philly. See, what y'all don't want to admit is what's getting ready to happen in a few weeks. What's getting ready to happen in a few weeks is that it's going to be a real problem for a lot of offenses in just a few more weeks. You think the Cowboys are playing good defense now. You wait till you insert D-Law and Randy Gregory in this thing. And if you think we get into the quarterback now, oh, man. Oh, my God. Get ready. It's about to go down. So laugh now. You're going to cry later. That's all I'm going to tell you. Now, that part, I got 100% confidence in. Somebody fit to get he beat. Mike Evans says it's the number 1 seed for me. They need to keep playing. They've always come out flat after getting the bye. Remember the Cabo game. If they get number 1 seed, that's fine. I ain't counting on it, though. Because I don't believe that Green Bay is going to lose too many more games personally. I don't think that the Rams, the Rams are fit to lose. Arizona may not lose too many more. Keep in mind, Kyler Murray hadn't played in a few weeks. When he plays, they're that much better. Okay? Now, if you have Green, I don't want to. Now, let's just be honest. Nobody wants to play Green Bay in January in Green Bay. We all know what that means. I say it for this reason. Because I know how the refs referee the game in Green Bay. I done seen it too many years. I done seen too many people get the short end of the stick in that building in January. I done seen it too many times. If the game is close, you really have to beat them early and quick. You got to pound them. We got the game that can pound them, but you don't want to go to Green Bay. I don't care who you are. That's just the truth. So I'd rather play Arizona in Arizona than play Green Bay in Green Bay. Oh, there's no doubt about that. I done seen Rodgers get too many benefit of the doubt calls there over the years in January. So I don't want to see it. All right. That's what I'm saying, Cowboy fans. Now a lot of y'all looking at other that's fine. We're in the conversation, so I get it. I get it. But all I'm concerned about the NFC East. That's the first goal. That's the first goal. Once we win NFC East, let me look at the standings then, as far as home field goes, and then I'll say, okay, let's go for it. Because here's the other thing, y'all. As we move closer, we got a lot of football left, but here's the other thing. I see you, Travis. The Eagles got a little hot. I get it, but check it out. See, sooner or later, because it's been a long, it's going to be a long season, somebody got to get some rest. Remember, the only team that get the bye is the team that have the best record in each conference. There are no longer two first-round byes anymore. It's only one team gets a bye in the NFC and the AFC. One team. That's it. So you're going to go from week 17 straight to your playoff game. And that's a lot of weeks in a row playing, considering where we had our bye. That's going to be almost at least 10 straight weeks of playing. Somebody got to get some rest. Yes, load management has hit the NBA, has hit the NFL, or at least it should for our team. Some of these guys gonna have to get some rest. They are. They are. So, look, I don't know. We have got to make something happen quick. Now, Thursday. I'm not worried about the defense getting the car. I'm not worried about our defense ready to play. The question is, I only got two questions. Because everybody talking about it. Is Tyron Smith playing? That's number one. I already know Amari Cooper's not playing. It look like CD is going to play. Okay? But if he don't play, I ain't really just, how we going to play? We'll play a whole lot better if Tyron is playing. And how will Kellen Moore call this game, man? We have no answer, at least from my thoughts. We don't have an answer for Waller. Just like we didn't have an answer for Kelsey. We have another great tight end that we're playing. We have another great tight end that we got to see in Waller. I don't think we have anybody that can stop, get with him at all. Okay? Okay? If Tyron is playing, I agree. He could says everybody with Tyron, we should be good to go with Tyron in the lineup. If we do, if he plays, we'll go to work. Shane says, let me put your post up because it's long. He said everybody's looking down the road. And in the past years, I did the same. This year is different for me. I am taking it one game at a time. Cowboys are out of excuses time for them to put up or shut up. Only problem is this, Shane, and I didn't get to that point, but it's this. It's not an excuse. It's called reality. See, you can't run the race without the horses. Now, that's just me. Okay? Look, there are some places on this team that we just can't afford the injury. We can't. And the next man up mentality, that only works for a few places in the lineup. When some of that stuff don't work with some of these players. Next man up, there is no next man up. If Dak Prescott doesn't play, please don't come to me talking about next man up and Cooper Rush. No. You're going to suffer. You're going to suffer. If we can't afford D-Law, Randy Gregory, and you know, I mean, Parsons is just ridiculous. So we're getting away with that one. You can't tell me about next man up and Tyron Smith not playing. Yo, come on now. You can't tell me next man up about Amari Cooper and everything he brings to the table. No, that's not an excuse. It's just you can't have all these injuries that don't think it's going to affect the team. There's no way you can say that. So I don't want. I can't get with that. I can't. That's just me. You can't run the race without the horses. If Aaron Rodgers goes down in the playoffs and Jordan Love, and folks talking about next man up, if Jordan Love plays and Aaron Rodgers is out, the Green Bay Packers are not the Green Bay Packers. If Dak Prescott goes down, the Dallas Cowboys are not the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody deal with injuries. Yes, they do, but some of these injuries you just can't pick. It's a struggle. I'm not saying you can't win. Look at the Cardinals. I guess you could say, look, Kyler Murray ain't played, but Colt McCoy been winning. I think he 2-1, if I'm not mistaken. That's good. Dak Prescott went down. All right. Cooper Rush came in, won the football game. I get that. Freddie, what's up? Hey, I have a good friend. Our boys are fixing to get on the road. We're going to start peaking at the right time. I will agree with you, Freddie. Once everybody or seems or close to getting healthy, look out. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. If they can get healthy, look out. I didn't even mention Gallimore coming back. Everybody talking about Gregory and D-Law, but you wait till Gallimore comes back. When Gallimore comes back, this thing for to get crazy. Okay? The defense is awesome. Or play is awesome. Anytime that you hold Kansas City to 3 points in one half, that's what we had. They had 16 points at halftime. They only had 19 at the end of the game. The defense played great. We can't say nothing about the defense. Dan Quinn did a great job. The defense came to play. No doubt about that. The defense is only going to get better. What our problem is not personnel. Our problem is mentality. We didn't go on the attack. We tried to play finesse football Sunday. We didn't come in aggressive, smashing people in the mouth. We played back on our heels the whole game, from the first quarter on back, because of play calling. That's Kellen Moore. You have to establish an attitude. You have to have established. You do this by running the football, which is what we've been doing. Every night you just get this amnesia and this bug that he just got to do something. He got to pass it. Dak got to throw it for 40 times. He loses his mind. Kellen Moore, or it's either Dak, because Dak got the power to change it at the line. We learned that after the Tampa Bay game. He has the power to change the plays. If Dak is changing plays, it's shame on him. Now, some of y'all ain't gonna like that, but I'm one that on my show, I call it like it is. If Dak deserves some credit, I'll be the first to give it to him. But if he deserves some blame, I'm gonna be the first to give it to him. I don't care nothing about his salary. I don't care nothing about his leadership. I don't care nothing about all that. If you play bad, you just play bad. Dak Prescott played bad Sunday. Now, y'all don't like that, but it's just the truth. Y'all know it's the truth. It's the truth. If he plays bad, you got to call him like that. Now, let me say this. We're not built to come from behind. We're not. Well, Bruce, I said that at the Bruce Callis, I have to say that the O-line play messes up for the most. I said that at the beginning. At the beginning, I said I didn't blame it on that. a few plays were on Dak. There's some plays that was on him. But if you're running for your life the whole entire game, if you're getting hit the whole game, then there's nothing really you can do. I said that at the beginning. Offensive line was horrible. F all the way across the board. A F. A failure. That's how they played Sunday. Now, like I said, the benefit or how do we change it? You insert Tyron Smith in, and for some reason, we are a front running type team. We're not built to come behind. I've always said for years that if we go into the fourth quarter down by 2 scores, and I ain't say 2 touchdowns is automatic, but I've kind of leaned toward if we're down 10 in the fourth quarter with about 8-9 minutes left, there are a few quarterbacks that you're scared of because you've seen them do it over and over again. You're scared of Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers scared people so much that if you go up 6 points but you leave a minute 50 on the clock, folks automatically assume Aaron Rodgers gonna get it in that zone. That's how bad we got it. That's how bad he got us. It's the truth. If Tom Brady, if you score in the fourth quarter and there's a minute left and you're up 4 points, you're scared. You ain't celebrating that you scored a touchdown to go up 4 with a minute and 20 seconds left. The first thing you say is, we left Brady too much time on the clock. That's what they say about Rodgers. That's what they say about Brady. That's what they say about Mahomes. They don't say that about Dak Prescott. Boy, y'all don't like me tonight. But it's the truth. They don't say that about Dak Prescott. No. Because most teams know, even though we got potent receivers, they know that we're not the type of team that usually get that type of thing. I'm not saying Dak can't bring you back. We've seen him bring us back. But I'm just telling you the truth. Nobody says that about Dak Prescott. If a team go up by 4 points and there's a minute, 30 seconds left, they ain't looking at the clock and say, oh, man, we should have milked the clock down. We left Dak Prescott a minute and 30. We can't celebrate long. We know he going to score. No, they don't say that about Dak. They say that about Brady. They say that about Aaron Rodgers. They say that about Mahomes. They don't say that about Dak Prescott, because he ain't earned that yet. He ain't earned it. And when the moments come for him to make these type of plays, y'all sure ain't gonna like what I'm about to say now. Well, y'all seen it. Has he made those plays? I ain't talking about coming back from down 35-3 and coming back, coming back from 28-0 and getting the team back in the game. Yeah, I've seen that. But what about the win? I better get off here because y'all finna question my cowboy card now. We better be ready Thursday. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. We better be ready Thursday, or things are about to get a little interesting. It just all depends on who lines up for me. If you tell me Tyron Smith is playing, we're gonna win. I'm saying also I'm saying we can win without him too. I believe that if we play right, we can win. But if Kellen Moore get pass happy like he always do, if he get pass happy, we gonna be in a little trouble. We're gonna be in trouble. We're gonna be in trouble. If he wants to play pinball machine offense, we're gonna be in trouble. So we need to get ready for Thursday. The next game after that, we play the Saints in New Orleans. That's another bad place for us to play throughout the years. We gotta get ready. All right. That's enough tonight. Y'all have a great Thanksgiving. Let me see, Shane. Let's talk. I'll let y'all close it out. Shane says, let's be honest. Let's be honest too. When it comes down to the final minutes in the game, you know the refs are always against us. That is a fact. A lot of calls have not gone our way. I mean, it didn't go our way Sunday. That was some pass interference calls that they missed, obvious type stuff. Holding on Osi, holding on Parsons that they didn't call. You know, these are things that didn't happen. We ought to be used to that too. Y'all come on to friendly. Let me see on Podbean. Anybody saying anything? No. Hey, appreciate Welder 287. Appreciate you for joining me, and Ubi, I can't read that. Ubi NXXW on Podbean. Appreciate you hanging with me for a minute. And as soon as I say this, she left. But I appreciate those that have joined in on Podbean. My brother Tavis, are you still? Tavis on Instagram. Eka says, how about them using the video monitor to call a face mask they didn't see? That's part of what Shane was saying. That was horrible too. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. That's I ain't never seen folks use the board. They ain't call, change the play. It's just the life of a Dallas Cowboy. You don't expect things to go your way. So we got to beat people up and blow them out. That would have blown them out, kind of eliminate the refs. If you up 20, then you ain't got to worry about it because ain't nobody going to come back. But if the game is tight, look out. I believe Thursday is going to get y'all. Come on, let's just see where your head is. Somebody says y'all on here. Give me the score for Thursday. Now keep in mind, now they talking good about Tyrus Hill, but I wouldn't be surprised if he don't play Thursday. I believe I wouldn't be surprised if it was the first time we see him against the Saints. Give me a score. What y'all think about Thursday? I started off. I think we're going to win 24 to 17. I think we're good enough to score 24 points. Because I believe Kellen Moore's going to run the ball, at least try to establish it. And I think that's going to open everything up, slow everything down for us. What y'all think? I say 24-17. Cowboys. Thursday. We already know we always play well on Thanksgiving. Let's throw that in. For some reason, Thanksgiving, we usually play pretty good. Score. I got 24-17 Cowboys. Thursday. What y'all got? Somebody help me here. Y'all got me looking crazy waiting on you. Y'all got me crazy, so all right. It's kind of hard to predict it, ain't it? No, don't worry about it. We all be watching Thursday. Tavis says 24-16 Raiders. And Tavis is a Cowboy fan. Tavis is a Cowboy fan. He thinks the Raiders are going to beat us. E. Kush says 24-17 here too. So E. Kush and I are exactly on the same page, 24-17 Cowboys. Tavis says 24-16 Raiders, and he is a Cowboy fan. Tavis, hit me out. What you thinking? You must be thinking what I'm thinking. You thinking Tyron not gonna play, and we're gonna have the same offensive line. And let me see if what you think is. Do you think CD is playing, Tavis? Do you think CeeDee Lamb is playing? Matter of fact, I asked that here. Do y'all believe CeeDee is playing Thursday? Y'all do realize this mighty quick to be getting out of a concussion protocol. Y'all do realize that, right? So I'm not just sold. I'll see when we get there. I'll see when we get there. Tavis said Darren Walker is gonna kill us, and no, I don't think CeeDee is gonna play. He got to pass the protocol. That's big. So Tavis believes what I'm believing. I'm thinking that I don't know if CeeDee really gonna be available to play. Uh, Hunter Renfrow is a problem. If y'all don't know who Hunter Renfrow is the equivalent of a Julian Edelman, Cole Beasley type guy. You know, he always get the ball. He's a slot killer. He lines up in slot. He is a slot machine, slot position guru. That's what he does. That's what he does. So still gotta watch that Edwards dude exactly. And here's another thing, y'all. Let me throw this last one in. Y'all realize now that even though Kansas City didn't run, when they did run, they were very successful. In other words, we haven't solved no running game yet. Please understand the Raiders have Josh Jacobs. And please understand he gonna get the football. There will be running going on in this game. I hope our defenses. I'm just saying, y'all. We ain't stop no run now. We ain't stop no run now. We really haven't stopped it. We're going against a running back. They can run the football. They like running it. I hope y'all ready. That's what I'm saying now. And Darren Waller, as Tavis said, we don't really have to say anything about Waller. We know how potent he is. We know how bad he is. He's a bad dude. Okay? So if y'all think Kelsey killed us, yeah. But I'm still sticking with 24-17. Dallas. All right. Appreciate y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna come on Thursday after the game because I don't know where I'm gonna be at. I don't know if I'm gonna be with family. I don't know if I'll be here. If I'm here, I probably come on. But if not, I'll see you guys Saturday at 3:00 definitely. Or some point, sometime Saturday, to talk about what happened Thursday, Thanksgiving Day with the Raiders. Until then, um, he could say, yeah, after a loss like that, Dak is pretty teed off. I think we win. It don't make no difference if he teed off or not if he ain't got no line. If he don't have no line that's blocking, he gonna stay teed off. It's only so much he can do. If you don't have a line blocking and you got to get sacked 5-6 times a game, who cares if he teed off? The offensive line got to get teed off. If they're not, huh? My frat on here, Roy Moore says, wherever you at, Cowboys win. I believe they're gonna win. I think they're gonna have just enough to beat the Raiders. I believe they're gonna have just enough to beat the Raiders. David Carr does not scare me. He's a good quarterback, but he does not scare me. Patrick Mahomes scares people. David Carr does not. That's all. David Carr will give you a chance to make some picks. Also, he'll give you a chance. He'll give you a chance. He'll give you a chance to get some picks. So I got my hat all slanted. Get my stuff right. Yeah, there you go. That looks better. So we'll just see. We'll just see. Until then, listen, you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy your families, enjoy your food, and then let's get ready to watch the Cowboys, all right? Until then, ladies and gentlemen, those on Podbean, let's go ahead and put our hands together until this game is over Thursday, because y'all know how we leave. We got to clap. Come on here. Podbean, let's get ready to go. This is, ladies and gentlemen, the Big Time Show. I had a little crack in my voice there. Come on, clap your hand, Podbean. Woo! Let's go, Cowboys. Yeah. I tried to hold the notes. I did. I tried. But actually, I couldn't push the button to get the music on. I said, Lord, let me give me the strength to hold the note. Tavis, I appreciate you. Instagram, we'll see you later. Yeah. Go ahead, y'all. Come on, clap with me. I ain't gone yet, Podbean. I ain't gone yet. Just come on, roll. Come on. I gotta do something to keep them crying. Come on, Podbean. Come on, clap one more time. We partying still. This is the club remix. Of the Big Time Show. Woo! Come on, clap. Let me clap with you. Come on. Woo! Woo! Well, the 287. I ain't seen you clap your hands yet. Come on, clap your hands again. Come on, do it for me one time. Exactly. Should I do it again this time? Welder, look, I'm gonna give you one more chance, Welder. I got this. If you're in here, you got to party with us, man. I don't know if you're male, female, but come on. Come on. There it is. Woo! Come on. Well, I'm waiting on you. Just give it to us one time. Come on, clap your hands. Come on. I see you, Miss Tyler. You got the party. Yeah. I'm clapping with you here. Woo! Woo! It's the Big Time Show. Yeah. I can't get no more. We'll see y'all either this Saturday at some point in time. Get ready for the Big Time Show. We out.